Well, in developing news this morning, Bill and Hillary Clinton are amongst a list of high-profile figures who've been subpoenaed by the US Congressional Committee. The investigation is in relation to the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case. David Blevins reports from Washington.
It is very rare for congressional oversight to demand a deposition from a former president of the United States. The House Oversight Committee had already subpoenaed Ghislaine Maxwell, the former girlfriend and accomplice of Jeffrey Epstein, but it's now added to that list former President Bill Clinton, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, a number of former Attorneys General of the United States and a former FBI director. That is significant for several reasons. It demonstrates bipartisan momentum on transparency because Democrats voted with Republicans for this to happen. It also means the committee will now hear from people with known ties to Jeffrey Epstein, the late paedophile and sex trafficker. Bill Clinton's connections to him, for example, have been well documented. And it sets up a potential showdown between the Department of Justice and Congress, because if the US Attorney General Pam Bondi continues to refuse to release the Epstein files, then it will simply fuel concerns about a constitutional crisis in America. Of course, all of the noise around this largely arises from Donald Trump, the candidate, vowing to release the files, and then a government led by Donald Trump, the president, choosing not to do so. And the fact that it is a headline every day right now shows the enduring public interest in this case and in the demand for accountability.